11 months later.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts, they come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world, and I know they'll be back again today.
Okay, before we start, I would like to mention that I have replaced the music of this section with a custom music because I didn't want YouTube or Facebook to give me copyright claim. So I just wanted to mention it before we get started. I don't want anybody saying like why did I not tell or what happened to the music. So yeah. The original music is pretty good. If you do get a chance, then please tune into it. I really like it. The graphics is amazing. Both Sam and Lou looks amazing. Just look at them. You can't tell whether they're real or not. And same goes for the environment. Sam's blood level. Okay. You know, this is my very first Death Stranding game. I never played the first one because, Many people say it was a walking simulator or something, so. But I really love this one. It might just win Game of the Year.
Easy does it.
Oops,
Sorry.
almost fell off. Gotta be more careful next time. Alright, let's go. Okay, just gonna have to maintain the balance. You know, if it was any other game, I wouldn't have been able to climb up all of these rocks and hills, you know? They would have never allowed me. It would have had an invisible wall. But in this game, nah, you get the chance to climb up. That's why I really like it.
Damn.
Alright,
You're
let's
not
scan
right
the
over
area.
that.
I'm curious. I don't think we'll be able to carry Lou everywhere. Imagine a scene where you have to fight the bandits, or you know, a gunfight breaks out, or you fight the bosses and you're carrying a baby. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know, maybe it could. Let's wait and see.
It shouldn't be too tough.
There goes the cinematic camera. Oops. What the? Aw, Lou got hurt. It's amazing. The scene, the gameplay, all the earthquakes, you know. Oh my god. You better slow down or you're gonna fall. Okay. Alright, still a long way to go. Yeah, you know. Again.
I feel that. Pretty damn shaky.
Still a long way.
Oh shit.
Check on Lou. Okay. So how do we...
Okay, you're all right.
Okay, gently rock up and down. He's still crying. Now he's happy. Yep.
Let's go home and get you fed.
So anyway, I think we need a proper introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching BucknGames, your only place to watch the latest gameplay walkthrough of all the AAA titles. This is my very first video. I don't know where you're watching from. I have channel on both YouTube and Facebook. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you are interested in winning a free copy of Death Stranding 2, then you can leave a comment and like the video. Just tell me why you want to win this game. Are you really interested in playing it? I will announce the winners 2 weeks from now.
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
Oh, it's raining.
Shit.
And if anybody is interested, I have linked all of my social media accounts at the description of this video. You can go check them out by clicking the link in the description. Whoop. Ah man, that's what I get for talking and playing games together. Alright, let's see what we got. A ladder. A strand. What's that? Okay.
Enough already.
It's a steep climb. You know, I think I might have taken the wrong route. It's gonna be very difficult. In fact, I think it's gonna be next to impossible to climb from here. Oh no. Let's use a ladder. I don't know. Or climbing anchor. Maybe they can help. Alright, let's see. Where do I aim? Obstacle detected. No, it is not going to work. Looks like we ran into an invisible wall after all. No, it's for going down, I guess. Not for going up. Yeah. It's not gonna work, not gonna work. Let's use a ladder. And if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to go and take the other route. Oh, I think it might work. Yeah, it works. Let's see. Okay. Wow, that's cool. And now we'll take the ladder back. Yeah. That's pretty cool, you know? Oh my god. Okay. So that means I was right. This game doesn't have any invisible walls. If it was any other game, it would have been very much impossible to climb up from that kind of a steep hill. You know, this is pretty good. I think this is probably my most favorite game right now. I'm curious, what's your favorite game? For me, it was previously Witcher 3, and now it's Death Stranding 2.
Fuck this.
Yep. Again, lose Prime. Prime in anchor, okay? We'll take that. We're almost there.
I'm gonna fall here. Almost there.
Oops, we're slipping away. Delta and R2, okay? This is the current. Let's see. Okay, I'll see that. Yeah, it works.
we made it.
Okay.
That's tasty. That's tasty.
Lou has his own hoodie. What's this? Oh my god, it's a ghost or something. You know, I think it looks more like a survival horror to me. Yeah, that's it, survival horror, not some walking simulator. Now this is what I call a hideout. Just look at the graphics, man. Almost looks like a movie. Who is this? What's that? An umbrella? Uh-oh. Intruder alert.
Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Did you look at those gloves? They were sick.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
What's the state of the environment there?
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Are there any BTs out there?
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Well, that was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, It's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Couldn't say no to you.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
All right.
Episode 1 Sam.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring? Huh.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or on special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Okay. Assault rifle. Yeah, this looks much cool over here. Okay, not bad. I'll just place it in the utility pouch. Now what can we do about the ladder? The ladder looks better on the backpack than on the side. And for the maser gun, I might just put it in the holster.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Alright then.
Finally,
I think we are ready
before
to head
heading
out.
Make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
All right. Uh-oh, deep river. There's the bandit camp. And there's a bridge. All right. And there's our destination.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Yeah, for now this works.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Carol network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Don't you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
All right. So far, so good.
All right, let's get this done.
All right. This one's not suppressed, so I don't think it'll be good for stealth gameplay. I think this Mazer handgun is much more better. It's silent,
Been a while since I
so it
held
will
this
not
gun.
make noise when I take down enemies. And that's really important to me. You see, I have been used to stealth gameplay all my life, so I don't want to get into a gunfight. I just want to do maximum damage in stealth mode. You see, I'm used to playing games like Hitman, so basically stealth is my game. Okay, I think we have to go up. At this point, I don't think it really matters. I really like this game. So far, so good. Let's see. We're pretty far away. Hang on. I think the bandit camp's just coming up. I can see that bridge. We have to be really cautious. Headache frill. Okay. So this is the path. Okay. We're gonna go straight through the bandit camp and then across the bridge. There's the bridge.
We're in enemy territory now.
Marking enemies. R3 to zoom. Okay. Looks like we can't save anymore. I really don't want to get into a gunfight right now. That's why I'm trying to be as stealthy as possible. These tall grasses seems to be quite a good place to hide. There's a ladder, alright. Electric rod. There's my marker. Okay, I guess we will have to reach to that broken part of the bridge. I will try to be as stealthy as possible, but sometimes things doesn't go as planned, so we might have to face them in a gunfight. I don't know, let's see. Ah, missed. Come on, one more shot. That should do it. What happened to the other guy? He was just here a minute ago. I saw him. Maybe he's on this side. Nope, I don't see him. Oh, there he is. But I don't think we'll have to beat him. It's very far away. Yep, no need to bait him. I'll just pass through this side. I hope no one's here. There's my marker. I guess we'll take this side. Yep. What's that? Nothing. What's this? Alright. New post boxes. Sports belt, bandit boots, blood bag, laser gun. I already have a laser gun. I don't need it. There's another one. You know what? I think I can take him down. He's facing the other side. That was a close call. He almost got alerted. Looks like the coast is clear. Now all we have to do is just get on the bridge. Stamina decreased. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
Looks like we are finally out of the enemy territory. What? Is that a sandstone? Okay. A headwind will slow you down and a tailwind will speed you up. Right now it's a headwind, so obviously we're slowing down. I hope this lightning doesn't strike me, because that would be very bad. I don't want to start over again. I didn't even save before entering the bandit camp. I wonder if it's auto-save too. Better move on. That almost hit me. Let's see. Shelter from strong wind. Move up close to the wall of a structure to get shelter and avoid strong wind. I don't think we have any structures like that nearby. We can't enter inside any of these vehicles. So, yep, it's an open bridge. And that's also an abandoned one. Oh, it's pretty far away. And there, I think, is another river. You know, with all these advanced technologies in this game, there could have been at least a way to get inside any of these vehicles. Driving a car, I think, is much safer than walking with all this luggage to the sandstorm. It feels like forever. I don't think we can get inside. Nope. There's no option. Man, that lightning just struck the wall. Better get out of here. Tidal crystals collected. What's this? Sandalweed. Okay. Looks like the sandstorm is finally over. Thank God. Whoops, almost fell down. And now, all we have to do is just cross this river and get to the destination. Let's use a ladder. Yep, it worked. It doesn't actually go all the way, but at least it is helpful. I'll take it back. All right. Wait. There's a gap. Let's wear it. Looking nice. Anything else? All different kind of footwear. Oh, sunglasses. Looks nice. I think we can just walk across the other side.
so good.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted in...
Oh, so it's just like the social media, like Facebook, Twitter, and all. Okay, I'll give it a like. Why not?
Site facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Receive 10 likes. Okay.
Decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Deliver and report.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able
Yep.
to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? I realize it could
Whoa,
not have been
an
easy to
isolated.
come all this way. But you would never know it by looking at this stuff. Thank you. We wrote this stuff off as lost.
You're welcome.
Thanks for bringing it in. It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Cupid connected.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Machine gun MP level 1. Okay.
Now displaying your current order grade. Porter grade increased.
Silent handler.
Congratulations.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, gyro contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right. Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah, sure you can, buddy. Sure you can.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
So it's basically like a safe house. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, there's also a VR training room. Okay, I'll check it out later. Use toilet or shower. Pretty much no other option. And if you're enjoying this video, make sure to drop a like and comment what is your favorite game. I'll be doing a giveaway of Death Stranding 2. So in order to win the free copy, you have to like, share and subscribe. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. That way you can increase your chances. Alright, I guess we'll just sleep.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, the stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Blood volume and stamina.
Okay, guys, I guess we'll end the video here.
Detected at this time.
So guys, thank you for watching. This is BucknGames. Make sure to subscribe and follow. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.